So first now, this is a developer aspect now. Let's say the first example I'm taking is for developer. The .NET developer is now responsible for having an ASP.NET web application. I missed the major step. I'll have to redo this. Yeah, this is fine. I don't think we need to enable authentication. Yeah, we don't need authentication actually. So this is fine. I'll go to app.config and I'll put these things there. Web.config in web-based application. We could have taken actually a simple console-based application also. It can be any kind of application. The application has to authenticate itself with Azure AD. That's the requirement. So this client ID and client secret, I take it from here. And then I would also need the URL of the secret and keys. So here go to properties and this is the secret identifier. This also I will need, because based on this only I am going to get the value of the secret. So I will go to now my notes and let's say these two things I want to fetch. So for both of them we are going to have the URL. First I'll take the URL of secret, paste it here. And then I also go to keys and take this value. So keys, secrets. Now for this particular secret or key we can have multiple versions. I can always go to multiple version and generate. So this is my current version and this is the older version. So actually we always try to give the current version to the user, the latest. So I need to copy this. I'll explain you. The first part of it will be same. This is my new version. and this is the previous version. See the difference. This value alone will be different, rest all will be same. Here also the same feature is there. So one key or one secret can have multiple versions, and each version will be distinguished by some ID. Now if you do not give this, it's okay. You can actually give this part alone, and whatever is the latest version, that will be fetched. I'll show you that demo also. So this part is only for config, but ultimately through that app ID and app secret, we will need to get the token. So first I am adding now to the project a utility class through which I am going to get the token. But actually before I add this class, I need the NuGet packages. Mind you, very important thing, this particular procedure is only for developers. This is not for non-developers. But this particular topic is mix. That's why I'm teaching both together. So manage NuGet package. Now the package is for two things actually. Microsoft Active Directory identity.clients.active directory, and we'll need one more, which is key vault. And finally, this is the simple straightforward API for getting the key or secret. Secret you can actually read, key you cannot even make out anything. It's just an object which we are going to get. The public aspect of the object is alone what we get. So I go to the controller, and let's see, here only we will write it, and this is under the namespace. It's still not done this. NuGet packages. Now it's finished. Await. So it should be async task. utils.get token. Wrong return type. Okay. Let's go to that utils class, or either you have to resolve this first. Okay. should be system.threading. Why it is not showing? Yeah, system.threading.tasks. Now it's all fine. All this you have to resolve. So understand this first. In utils, we have a method get token. We don't need this actually. In utils, we have get token, and get token is going to give us the access token. But how is the access token coming? We are using the authentication context, which is in identity.clients.active directory. So this particular call goes to Active Directory with the client credentials, which is the client ID and client secret. So using this client ID and client secret, I go to Active Directory and request for a token, and that token we are returning from here. As simple as this. That's it, only this much. And the address of this method we are using here, utils.getToken. Whatever address we have here, the method reference is passed. We are not calling that method. We are just passing the reference of the method to the key vault client. So key vault client will be responsible for authenticating itself through to Azure Active Directory by you making use of this method. Authentication callback. And that is happening when we do this method call. And here we are using those URIs. So I put a breakpoint here and run this. That's it. This is one usage. I'm going to show you multiple usages of Key Vault, but this is one way of using it programmatically. Majorly secret is used like this in code. Imagine the secret which I have put is connection string to database, and I don't want anybody to know the connection string directly. It should be fetched through Key Vault. So instead of calling it as my secret one, let's call that as connection string. It's actually communicating. This I can at least make you read. This is a secret. Tomorrow if I want to change, I'll go and change directly in the Key Vault. The user would never know. Like that, this is also an object, but it's more of encryption and stuff. We directly don't use this. Just pass this key to the application in need, and that will take care of direct communication with the Key Vault. Secret at least we can make use of. Secret dot value, direct property value will get me this. So this is how in .NET applications when we can make use of the Key Vault.